Hello, everyone that's been a subscriber for 2 years, through years of inactivity. It's been great to actually see that I still have around the same amount of subscribers that I did since before I left. But now, and I thank you for staying with me. And now I'm coming back. It's been a rough couple of years, not for me in particular, but throughout politics. We had some high points, like Trump winning and winning the election, but we had a lot of low points recently. But the major example of that has been Charlie Kirk's assassination. And in fact, that event is the main reason I'm even coming back to YouTube and actually going to start posting on this channel again. Now, the reason I quit last time was, first of all, the editing. I didn't like that. And that's probably going to be say the same, but I'm still going to work through that and try to find a system where I can edit it easily and move forward. But with the Charlie Kirk's assassination, this changed a major thing of my mind, in my mindset about this channel. So the major thing to start with for this channel, I saw it as a point to launch a career into politics and into news and everything like that. But now I think it has a larger and a bigger purpose. The main purpose now is going to be spreading the conservative voice and the conservative ideals to the new generation, to Gen Alpha and Gen Z, and help fill the role that and help fill the hole that's going to be practically impossible to replace, that Charlie Kirk left. And again, another reason, and that's going to be extremely hard, and I know thousands of people are doing it, and I'm very glad for that. And I hope to play my small, tiny little part in that movement that he helped create. So, and that's the main reason I'm going to be starting up this channel again. Another reason is that after the Charlie Kirk assassination, I saw what people were saying online. Now, Charlie Kirk, he might have been a conservative, but he was not someone that deserved to die. And that was obvious, as I'm a conservative, and no one deserved to die for their political opinions. But I saw the response to it. And online, people were celebrating his death and said he deserved it for what he believed. And that should not be allowed, first of all, in political debate in any place or form. But that just shows how uninformed the masses are. Too, because when I was going through those videos, their main reasoning for believing he deserved to die was that he was a Nazi and he was a bigot or a racist or a sexist. Now, he was none of those. In no way, shape, or form. And that just showed how uninformed and misled people in the world are. And that's another reason this channel, in my opinion, is now even more important. Because we have to we got to show the ideas and explain and show the ideas that conservatives believe and show that they're not unreasonable. And they're reasonable, and basically we got to show the truth to the people that are now misinformed and indoctrinated. And that's another main reason I believe that we should that I'm going to start doing this again. Because if we can't, if we can't stand up and actually speak for ourselves and spread our ideas, then people won't understand them, and they will believe what other people say about those. And thus, we need to actually have ways to spread those ideas, and that's one of the main reasons for this one. Another reason I'm going to be starting up again is it's just a place also for me to vent some of my, political frustrations at what's going on in the world. Because, if I have like a small outlet here, then it's it's gonna take away some of the stress too. So yeah. Then there's then the another reason is that, again, the thing is, originally I'm also going to try to use this as a platform to launch yourself into politics, even though you know, it's not the main goal of this, but that's another reason too. Now that I've gone over the reasons I'm staying and everything, it's gonna be a little bit of a weird schedule with my releases, since I am like 10 to 20 times. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but am a lot busier than I was when I first started the channel. So it's going to be a little bit harder to keep a consistent upload time. Since I now got a job and I have 7 AP tests I'm taking in April. So I have a decent amount of homework too. So my upload schedule is going to be a little bit wonky, but I'm going to try to keep it consistent to where I'm going to be releasing about 1 video per day. And that might exclude the weekends, might not, but it's going to be around 4. It's either going to be around 4 to 5 is when I'm going to upload it, or it's going to be around 8 to 9. Depends on like how I set up my work schedule and everything with that. Now that I got a job and everything. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a wonky schedule, but I hope you guys stay along with that, even though it's going to be a little bit weird for a little bit. So, but with that, and then another thing with the channel, I'm actually started a TP. I'm gonna like start a TP USA channel. Not channel, chapter. So, because I'm starting a TP USA chapter, I might include some of that content on here too. It depends on how fast you get it set up and everything. Since we're having a little bit of a tough issue with my school, since we live in since my school is definitely more on the liberal side. But hopefully we get setting up that. So we might also include some of that stuff. But anyway, so also it's going to be similar to what I'm doing now, since I don't have a script. All my reactions are going to be basic, like knowledge, just no script. How I'm analyzing it on the moment I see it, and how I think certain policies would go to help solve the problem. Since you can see I'm saying a lot, that eventually will hopefully go away. I'm just catching myself there. So yeah, again, it's going to be similar to what I had before, where it's just me free saying whatever I want, me reacting without a script. So, and that includes this video. So the channel's going to be pretty similar. It's going to have some small changes, but yeah. So thank you for everyone that's even watching this, and thank you for even staying with me if you've been a subscriber for the past 2 years of inactivity. And to all the conservatives out there, thank you. We must fight and we must stand up for what we believe in, and we must not bow down to what to the violence that's now perpetrating. That's been perpetrated against conservatives, and we must stand up in the wake of what happened to Charlie Kirk. As many people have all online been saying, we are all Charlie Kirk. And thank you for staying and watching.